Everyone, I'm Ryan. You're watching 60 Cycle Hum, and I'm about to get into a fresh pile of new AZOR pedals. What have I got here? This is the affordaboard series, obviously. Oh, fun! Top of the stack, I've got a 6-band graphic EQ. I've always wanted to have one of those miniature versions of a graphic EQ. A heavy metal, the AP321, an overdrive, and a distortion. So we got a lot of gain and an EQ control here. Let's get unboxy. Pull these things out. Yeah, look at that. I think a 10-band EQ was one of the first pedals I ever bought back in the day when I was a teenager. I used to run it in the loop of my PV Bandit to tone shape the distortion coming out of that thing. It was great fun. I think I actually still have that pedal somewhere. Heavy metal, of course. Wondering if this is going to be like a souped up rat or if it's going to be kind of like a metal zone or an HM2 or something else that I don't have experience with. Oh, here we go. I'm dropping stuff all over the place. The overdrive is gold, 3-knob. I'm guessing Klone. I think that's a Klone. All right, ooh, a red one. We're getting another color here, not just darks and metallics. The distortion, this is interesting. It's got a low-mid control. And how are we going to arrange these? I think I got it close the first time. Overdrive, distortion, metal, graphic EQ. Let's get everything set up here and start running. All right. I think we're all dialed in here. I've got the pedals set up in a way. I think they'll display nicely over here. What do you guys think? I'm going to use, in affordaboard tradition, an affordable guitar. I'm going to go for the Harley Minton Fusion 2 Silver Sparkle. I love this thing. It's such a great guitar. It's one of the more expensive Harley Mintons, but man, it honestly reminds me of an Ibanez AZ in a lot of ways for a third of the price, a quarter of the price, something like that. This kind of like gun-oiled roasted maple neck or burnt maple is pretty damn dark. So anyways, let's get into it. Here's my dry sound. Might be a little hot over here. Let's adjust that. No fun, clipping the recording and having to redo this all later. All right, first pedal up, the AZOR Overdrive. I'm assuming this is a Klone sort of thing. A Klone? Yeah, that's what it is. Famously, Klones are used pretty low gain. Quite a bit of hiss and static from this. You hear that? Goes down quite a bit with the tone down. Seems to do the thing. A little bit nervous about how much white noise there is in the background. It just seems to do that preampy, very lightly touch of fizz on the edges, sort of low gain, KLONEish sort of thing. Let's move on to the distortion. What do you guys think of that? What did you think of the hiss? That white noise is a little bit problematic to me. Let's put this all the way up to noon across the board. Turning up that low mid just really filled it out just now. It's got a nice sound to it, honestly. I was expecting something a lot more aggressive. I mean, I could turn it up. But there's something kind of overdrivey about that. Interesting dynamic range for distortion. It's acting more like a really hot amp than what I consider to be like a classic distortion pedal. Let's see where it starts waking up those pinch harmonics. A little bit there. There we go. Yeah, I'm getting like a Marshall in a box sort of vibe from that. this thing. The fact that it lightens up in a really nice way is really compelling to me. Try it with the single coil setting on here on the neck position. On a tour of 90s alternative songs that share most of the same chords. I'm getting some kind of mojo off of this. I'm getting some kind of personal connection going on here. I think that's a winner. Red Azure Distortion. What's the model number on that? AP319. On to the heavy metal. Put everything at noon. We've got an extreme and a classic setting. We'll start on classic. Oh man, that's an immediate Swedish chainsaw sort of sound right there. Might as well turn it up. Yeah, turn it up, scoop those mids, boys! I just gotta. There is a lot of high-end frequencies happening across that mid control. Seems like from here to the far end of the distortion is about the same. Might fill out a little bit, but it doesn't really dip until below this. I going to need to get one of those scrunchies for my strings now? Be one of those metal guys? Let's try the extreme mode. The extreme mode seems to pull back those extreme highs quite a bit and push more of like a fuller sound. I'm guessing there's like a low mid push on that. Someone get Ola on the phone. Ask him if this chugs. What I'm getting from this is what you think an HM2 is going to sound like, a heavy metal 2 from Boss. But it's got a lot more high-end sort of frequencies going on here than my HM2. Which could be a good thing, depending on who you are. Man, it's just brutal. Almost had it. I forgot the last part. There it is. The X-Men theme from the 90s. Everything I do is from the 90s, right? On to the graphic equalizer. I have big hopes that this thing is going to tame this. Pull back those highs a bit. Already better. Pull out more mids, pull out some of those highs, boost the lows. Now we're talking. let's explore the graphic EQ in a more normal, less metal way. So you've got a center position kind of little notch there that they can rest in, so you can know exactly where center is. Yeah, nothing changes on center. A level control. Alright, let's throw on the distortion again. Pull out. No, what we'll do. Yeah, we'll pull out first. Lots of low end there. Might have gone out of tune a little bit. Too much meddling around. Yeah, I didn't like coming back from drop D. Graphic EQ is just such a powerful tool to have. I'm pretty excited about this little footprint of it too. I wanted to check out one of these little graphic EQs for a long time. I've got a big DoD one, but man, it just takes up so much space. It's such a functional thing, but it's not like a sexy thing. It's not like, oh, here's my giant fuzz or here's my big reverb or whatever. You just want a little one to kind of tweak things, to fix things a little bit. Anytime you see like an advertisement for any sort of EQ product, it's like, oh, buy this EQ. Oh, big old thing on that. But in reality, the way you end up using these things most of the time is like, I just want a little mid bump for my lead, or too many highs, just want to pull them back a little bit. It's a utility pedal. I mean, you could use it to be like a lo-fi sort of option for your board. Or a hi-fi option for your board. The sky's the limit. You can get crazy creative with an EQ. This one seems to work great. Covers all, the important frequencies that you want to mess around with. It made the metal way more functionally usable. Most extreme mid scoop. That's how everyone with a Mesa Boogie sounded in the late 90s. I lost. So what do you guys think? Which of these do you prefer? Which one would be your go-to? Rank them in the comments. Rank them. Which is your favorite down to your least favorite? I think that this is a winner. I think this is a winner. I think this is a winner. I'm a little on the fence with this. If you're looking for a metal sound, you know, on the cheap, all these are like 23, 24 bucks, I think. All the Azure stuff is in the low 20s. I mean, if you're graphic EQ curious, low 20s, small footprint, I think this is a smart buy. If you're looking for a quick and dirty metal sound, there it is. It's quick, it's dirty. This one was surprising. Really decent kind of dynamic range there that I was not expecting at all. I was expecting like a full-on, ridiculous, kind of like almost DS1 sort of thing. Oops, I'm still in drop D. something there. There's something fun about that. And then this guy has a bit of a hiss to it. There's like some white noise going on that surprised me for Klone, which is supposed to be a pretty, you know, clean blended, super transparent sort of style pedal. I'm wondering if I got a dud or if they're all going to be like that. I don't know. Buyer beware. You know, buy through Amazon so you can return it if you need to. But if you're on a cheap Klone curious sort of crusade, a cheap Klone curious crusade, then you might end up checking this thing out. I think it does the sound. Gives you that kind of saturated, make better sort of sound that Klone can often give you. I don't know. I'm curious to read what you guys think down in the comments. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, dislike, leave me rude and nasty comments. Support us on Patreon. You know the whole deal. If you like the AffordaBoard series, then subscribe to the playlist. If you follow the playlist, then you'll get notifications every time I make a new AffordaBoard video. So think about that. Huh? How about that? Otherwise, you know, stay grounded. Bye, everybody.